What's going on, guys? Ishin here. Today I'm gonna be working on my Dodge Ram again. The last Dodge Ram build series video I did was like, I don't know, like a year ago. And today I need to work on it because I think the water pump is going. So I'm gonna remove everything that's associated with the water pump. I'm gonna do all the hoses. I got some pulleys that I'm gonna replace as well while I'm in there. So I'm gonna show you how to do a water pump change in my 5.7 liter Hemi 2008 Dodge Ram. So first question might be C0, like what is water pump? How do you know that it's leaking from the water pump? Well, let me show you where it's leaking from. If you look from the side there, and that is about exactly where the water pump is, and a lot of times water pumps do fail on these Dodge Rams. It's pretty common. So I went ahead and got everything that I need to replace. So over here obviously got the water pump. I'll show you how to replace that later. I got here the serpentine belt tensioner. I got here 30 belt idler pulleys. I got new thermostat with the gasket that's attached to it. I got upper radiator hose, lower radiator hose, upper and lower heater core hoses, as well as serpentine belt. So for those of you who are not sure where the water leak is coming from, one of these coolant system pressurizer testers from your local parts store that you can rent for free is a pretty good tool to use. Basically what you do is stick one of these in your radiator, and then you pressurize the system using this adapter and this pump. So you just hook this into the radiator, attach everything up, and just pump it like a bicycle tire, and you'll see that the pressure would be dropping if there's a leak in the system. And if there's a pressure drop, you want to check out where that leak is coming from by using your flashlight. But because I know where the leak is coming from today, I'm not going to use this toolkit. I'm just going to go return it to my favorite store around the corner, Advanced Auto, and get to work. Alright, so here's what's cool about having friends in automotive industry, because my friend who works at Chrysler provided me with water pump removing tool. So in order to remove the fan that is connected directly to the water pump, this piece here, you have to stationize the bolt so it doesn't spin in place when you try to move it. So what this tool does is it hooks up into the water pump here into the two holes so it doesn't go anywhere, and I can yank on it with a wrench. Alright, so far so good. It's pretty easy. Let me just explain to you what happened. So the shroud here for the radiator was mounted with a bolt here on the right and another bolt on the left, and it just came right out. In regards to the coolant reservoir and the washer reservoir, you have to just disconnect these connectors here. On the left side is the level sensor for the washer, and I just decided to pull out the sensor rather than to mess with this sensor connector, because to remove these connectors you have to undo the safety clip, which is this red piece. You have to pull that out and then push it in to remove it. Same with the coolant side. What I had to do was push this clip out and then push it out. And I didn't want to break the clip because sometimes they do break, so I just removed the sensor. So now I'm just going to start removing the serpentine belt, the belt tensioners, and the pulleys and stuff like that. And front cover should come right off. Alright, so now that everything's out the way, you can really see where the leak is coming from. See that? So that's really the water pump housing right there. So I think I'm on the right track here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the front housing plate here, whatever it's called. And one thing my friend told me I should do is to actually label the water pump bolts and where it goes, so you don't lose track of which bolt goes where. So I'm just going to trace this out with Sharpie, mark the bolts, and actually put the bolts in here as it comes out, so I don't lose track of which bolt goes where. Alright, so the old water pump is out. It looks like the seal has been completely destroyed. You can see that it's not even like sitting up anymore. It's completely flat. Some parts are still okay, but of course I've got a new seal, new water pump, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace this whole thing. One thing you have to do though is replace the thermostat housing. So you want to take this off, put it on the new water pump housing together with the new thermostat. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. Alright, so the water pump is in. Next thing I have to do is install my pulley. So ideally pulley, I got new ones. So this is the old one. Had the bolt that just literally came out. It mounted on the new one. Just transfer that. And then the pulley tensioner here is brand new. So just put that on and we should be good to go. Alright guys, the water pump installation is done. Couple things here. The heater core I did not install because the heater core that was in the car looked pretty good. So I figured I would just leave it in there for now. I did replace the radiator hoses upper and lower, and instead of the factory clamp looking things, I replaced it with a hose clamp, and everything else looks good. I just have to start it up, make sure nothing's leaking, and fill up the radiator, washer fluid, and I'll be good to go again. I think the battery is completely dead. So I just tried starting it, but it doesn't start because I think with the hood being open and the doors being open and the truck sitting here for months, the battery has drained itself. The hood light there has been draining the truck battery power. So I'm gonna have to jump it real quick with this jump starter from Swarovski. I used this in the past with the Evo before, but this one's actually a lot stronger. This thing actually delivers 2000 amp of current and 60 watts of power, so it's a lot stronger than the one I used to start up the Evo. I'm gonna see if I can use this to start up the car now, and as I did with the Evo, I'll put the product link in the video description below, so check it out. Alright, so the device is hooked in, positive to positive, negative to negative. Let's see if this 2000 amp unit can jump a truck. Alright, a little weak there, but it started right up. Awesome. So let's check and see if there's any leaks under the hood. Alright, so that's it for today guys. Thanks for watching. Just a quick maintenance on the Dodge Ram. Well, not really quick. It's raining, it's cold, it's dark, it's miserable, but job got done. I'm just trying to get my daily ready for the winter time. And by the way guys, here is the part number of all the parts I ordered today from Gates, so check it out if you're interested in doing this for yourself as well. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.